Hello, everyone, and thank you for having me. And this is my presentation about my story and keeping young talent. So, I'm a former software engineering apprentice. I did my apprenticeship with the BBC and Queen Mary University of London. And currently, I'm a software engineer at Herotech 8. I'm really passionate about robotics and believe that it can impact people's lives and for the better. So, how it all started. It started during my GCSEs. So when I got my GCSE results, I found that I was really good at ICT. Even though I found the subject boring, I was good at it naturally. So then for sixth form, I decided to pursue it further, along with engineering and mathematics. And to do this, I had to go to an engineering specialized school, a UTC. And in year 12, I got the opportunity to go to a taster course at the BBC. One of the days I got the opportunity to go and visit the BBC, meet female software engineers who shared their journeys, shared their story. And one of them was a software engineering degree apprentice. And I've never heard of an apprentice or a degree apprentice. And she spoke about, how she can get a university degree and work at the same time for free and salary paid for and lots of experience. And before going to this event or this taster course, I was strongly motivated to just go to the university, the traditional route. But then after hearing about degree apprenticeships, it got me thinking because, you get a lot of hands-on experience, a salary. But then I come from a financially low background where my parents couldn't financially support me to go to university. So then I thought a degree apprenticeship will be the best route for me. And also you get a lot of hands-on experience. And I struggle to read textbooks, and I know that university is a lot of theory-based, but a degree apprenticeship just is me, and it's the best option for me. So therefore, I decided to apply for many degree apprenticeship, and my goal was to get into the BBC and do a degree apprenticeship with them because I really enjoyed meeting those software engineers and the company itself. So in the end, I did successfully get a placement with the BBC as a software engineering degree apprentice, and I got into a 4-year apprenticeship program. So in those 4 years, I worked in 4 different teams, gained a lot of experience, worked on amazing projects, and took part in various meetings and events and representing the BBC as well. One of the highlights of my apprenticeship was the 24-hour hackathon, where I got the opportunity to go there with a group of apprentices, and we were given a problem. So how do we attract under 35s to use their products? And my group was a group of apprentices. We were competing against another, like a lot of software engineers, and we were just software apprentices. And our idea was similar to this platform and Facebook, just react to the posts or articles or videos so that, we can get the community together and, have everyone engaged more. And in the end, surprisingly, we won. Our team won the hackathon. We came first place, and we were just a bunch of apprentices. And it's really cool that we were still able to make an impact without no experience. And this was the highlight of my apprenticeship. The highlight project is the Weather Watchers slice. So if you go on the weather page, click on your nearest location, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see this bit, a list of images. This whole component I worked on from scratch. I had very little help, and it's amazing because it's used by people nationwide, and it's impacting a lot of lives. And whenever I go back and look at this, I'm like, wow, like it's still here, and I've made a huge impact, and everyone's using it. And it's combined with another product called Weather Watcher Slice. Similar to Instagram, you can see pictures, and users can like images of the weather, and you'll be able to see it here. And accessibility. So in my first year of university, I found out I was dyslexic, and BBC supported me a lot along with my university. They provided all the equipment that I needed to help me with my job. And I went to my manager and I said, I want to work on accessibility tasks because at that time I didn't know what accessibility was, or what, like, users with accessibility need. And I spoke to my manager and I said, I'm really passionate about accessibility and I want to make an impact and work on tasks and make the weather page nearly 100% accessible to all users. And in the end, yes, it's nearly 100% accessible. And I'm happy that I was able to have that comfortable conversation with my manager and make a bigger impact. So, where am I now? After my apprenticeship, I decided to go into robotics because I feel like that's where my passion lied. So I am a junior software engineer at HeroTech 8. Most of my job requires me to do a lot of R&D projects and software related things, and I'm in office most of the time. But the other time, I'm either in the field testing, making sure my code and app works, and also go and speak to clients, demo our products to clients. And it's really exciting. Every day is different, and I get to do new things as well. STEM. So at the start of my apprenticeship, I won the IET Horizons Bursary Award, which gave me the opportunity to network, build my connections, build my skills, and take part in amazing events and volunteer. I became a STEM ambassador because I myself was inspired by people in STEM, and I thought it should be given back. So I decided to volunteer and do activities to inspire the next generation into STEM. I became a BBC STEM ambassador and took part in BBC-related STEM activities. I also did robotics-related activities in my spare time because I was passionate about robotics. So this is me volunteering at the first Lego League. I volunteered as a robot design judge. You don't need experience for that. But here I got to learn more about robotics and also work and judge other groups, young people's presentations and robots as well. And you don't need any experience for that. I also volunteered at a special needs school, promoting STEM, doing a presentation, and doing a peanut butter jelly sandwich, teaching young people about my role, and promoting STEM, saying that BBC companies, massive organizations are recruiting and trying to be multi-diverse. And even if you have a disability, that doesn't neglect or put you at a disadvantage. You can still pursue a career in STEM. You just have to be passionate and work hard for it. And also, as an IET member, I got involved with a lot of events, activities. I also won awards as well. And and this week is the Young Women Engineer Award. So you should have a look, and you can join virtually as well. So keeping talent, the main part of my presentation. This is my personal opinions and feedback that I would like to share with you to keep young talent. So points to consider. So environment for me as an apprentice coming from a full-time education to an apprentice role is quite new, and I feel like the environment needs to be welcoming. We can't just be put in a organization with a lot of people and then do what we need to do of work. We're not used to it. So we want a welcoming environment, some support as well, and some where we feel comfortable as well. Technologies. So the technology that we learn at university and at sixth form is quite different to what we do at work. The technologies that we use are quite advanced, technologies advancing and well up to date with the newest technologies, the methodologies, and the new programming methods as well. And I feel like with some organizations, they are slowly advancing and using the new technology, but then there's a long way to go. And I feel like as a young person, going back and learning old techniques and old programming languages is very time consuming. It can be tiring, and it's something that we're not used to. We're used to like the newest technologies, and we want to be involved with the future, not the past. So that is one thing to consider. Social media. So this is my main point. I feel like with some organization, they're not promoting their content. It's not for the young people. When I was before my apprenticeship, I didn't know what the BBC was like. I didn't know what they did, what projects they worked on, and how like people there are. I thought people if I join, there's going to be people walking around with business suits, but that wasn't the case. Like, it's multi-diverse, people from all age groups, and you just need to promote the amazing projects that you work on as well, and the amazing stuff that you do, and that will attract young people. You can see that companies such as NASA or Facebook or Google, they post a lot of cool things, and that's what excites the young people to work for them, and you need to do the same. Appreciation. So as an apprentice as well, coming from full-time education to a company, I feel like with the projects that I work on, even my first project, it would have been nice to have a bit of appreciation. I know that it will be different with someone that's already worked in different places. They don't lack or want that appreciation, whereas with a young person, they want to feel that appreciation so they can be motivated to do more and impact your company as well. And yeah, I feel like appreciation is one of the main things. Support. So luckily, me working at the BBC, when I found out I was dyslexic, my manager and the company gave me a lot of support, and that was really good because I felt valued. And support is one thing that young people need as well, because especially for career growth, they need someone to look up to, some mentor to guide them to the way that they want, to support them with needs, and also to support them with, personal things, because they're not used to working in an organization. They've been supported at school, but they need that same sort of support till they move on to a higher level job. Methodologies. So I have ADHD, and having meetings all day affects my concentration levels. And I know that there have been some days where I have lots of meetings all day, and it just affects my concentration levels. Being in an hour meeting, I can't contribute as much because it's just really long, and I have like a low attention span. And it'll be nice if you can spread out your meetings, have breaks, because I feel like we can impact and do more work as well. Like, I just want to get and do a task, do hands-on tasks, and get involved where I can instead of attending meetings all day. I know meetings are important. I'm not saying you shouldn't have any. I'm just saying spread it out so then we can have time to also do a lot of work, make an impact, but then attend meetings here and there. Vision and mindset. I feel like this is important because young people, they want to feel like they've made an impact. They need goals. They need self-development goals, but then also company goals. So if I know what the goals for the company or organization is, then I can work hard and try and help the company grow. And I feel like we need to be reminded these goals, and these goals need to be reviewed. Even the self-development goals as well, they need to be reviewed. And we need, for example, a manager or a mentor to guide us, and so we can make an impact, and we know that we are making an impact. And the last point is teamwork. I feel like this is a really important one because we want to feel valued, we want to make an impact, and we want to be involved when we can. As a young person, you would feel like, oh, we have nothing to contribute, but if you give us the opportunity, we have a lot to share, and you just need to give us the opportunity to share our voice. So thank you very much. That is my presentation.